Okay, Jet fans, Darrell Revis.
Is off the board.
The New York Jets select
Mekhi Becton, Louisville.
You fired up to be a New York Jet?
Pressure just makes you go a little more. I kind of like pressure a little bit.
The New York Jets select.
Welcome to NFL Draft Preview presented by Verizon with the Athletics' Dane Brugler. Dane, we have a 7-round mock draft on hand here. And with the number 2 overall pick, you have the Jets selecting, drum roll please, Zach Wilson out of BYU. Why is he the right pick for the Jets?
Watching him last fall, it became very clear that this guy is just different. The way the ball comes off his hand, the natural accuracy, his ability to generate torque when off platform, it's just really, really high-level stuff. And are there question marks? Sure, just like any of these players. But if you're Joe Douglas and you have a chance to reset the quarterback depth chart, this is the type of player that you want to take that chance and see what you have.
So Wilson is the Jets pick at 2. They also have the 23rd pick. You have them going on the defensive side of the ball with cornerback Greg Newsom. Why is he the right choice for the Jets at 23?
He led the Big Ten in passes defended last year with 10. Led the FBS in passer rating against, giving up only 10 completions. And of those 10 completions, only one was over 10 yards down the field. So this guy's a route magnet. Attaches himself to receivers. He stays under control. Excellent vision, excellent athleticism. And he tore up his pro day. 4.38 in the 40-yard dash, 40-inch vertical, tremendous talent. And you're getting him outside the top 20. Love the value here with Newsom to the Jets.
So the Jets in this scenario have addressed the quarterback at number 2, and then they go cornerback at 23. Then they flip right back at the top of the second round at pick 34, and you have them addressing the interior of the offensive line with Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, this is another pick that I just love for the Jets. Landon Dickerson is a first-round talent. Probably will be available in the second round because of his injury history, so that's the risk here. But at Alabama, he started 24 straight games, so it's not like he just couldn't stay on the field. He's equally effective at guard and center, moves really balanced, protects gaps. He can climb, take out linebackers. He's got that genuine mauling attitude, so he uses those cinder blocks for hands, and he frustrates and he finishes opponents.
The Jets have 2 picks in the 3rd round, and with their first pick, their original pick, they go to the defensive side of the ball, and they add Ronnie Perkins, the edge rusher out of Oklahoma.
And I like this, a guy that can learn behind Carl Lawson. Perkins is a pass rusher who is still learning, still growing. That's why he's available here in the 3rd round. There's a ton of talent there. In 6 games last year, he had 10.5 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, 6'3", 253 pounds, 33-inch arms. And he uses that length and the heavy hands to attack the chest of blockers. And that's exactly what Carl Lawson does.
And with their second pick in the 3rd round, you have the Jets addressing the offensive line again, but actually going with Deontay Smith out of ECU. What do you like about him?
Jets can target a player here who doesn't necessarily need to see the field right away. And I think that fits with Deontay Smith because he has so much talent, just needs a little more seasoning. Light-footed, he moves with bounce, with body twitch. Needs to sharpen his technique a little bit, but the coachable tools are what you're betting on here. Length, flexibility, they're outstanding building blocks for an offensive lineman.
All right, and then let's head to the backfield. The stable gets another body in the 4th round in UNC's Michael Carter.
He's a problem-solving back. You look at his vision, his feel, his lateral agility. He can shake defenders. He can stack cuts. He's built low to the ground, and so he's quick to read. And because of his size, that creates a lot of off-balance tackle attempts. And on top of his running skills, excellent pass catcher, holds up in pass protection. You've got another guy who's going to be able to take some carries, be creative, and make some plays.
All right, so we're through 4 rounds. The Jets have 2 fifth-round picks, and with the first pick, you have them selecting a Michigan linebacker, Cameron Gorman.
Another really talented player coming off an injury. That's why he's available here in the 5th. Gorman, he took over for Devin Bush as Michigan's starting Mike linebacker 2 years ago, and he looked like a future top 100 pick until his knee injury this past year. But as long as the medicals are okay, and the doctors say, yeah, he's recovering nicely, should be full go by the time training camp gets here, I think he's worth the risk.
And then the second 5th round selection for the Jets that was originally the Giants selection, and then the Jets and Giants made that trade for Leonard Williams last season. You have the Jets selecting Sean Davis to add to that safeties room. What does he bring to that unit?
He was the quarterback of that defense for the Gators. He's able to cast a wide net. So he's able to make plays versus both the pass and the run. He has range, he has football IQ, and he's a former corner. So he has a natural feel in coverage, quick twitch athlete, plays with urgency. So, I think he could compete for playing time as a free safety or a nickel.
So this draft started with a BYU quarterback. This mock draft is ending with a BYU receiver in Dax Milne. Why is he the right choice for the Jets in the 6th round?
That's it. We'll bookend with BYU picks here. He was Zach Wilson's favorite target in college. Nice grip for hands. He finishes catches, tears up single coverage. He has that controlled quickness, that route leverage, so he can get open, create his own separation. Last year for BYU, 74.3% of his catches resulted in a first down or touchdown, which is just a ridiculous percentage.
There you have it, a 7-round mock draft on NFL Draft Preview presented by Verizon with The Athletic's Dane Brugler. Dane, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Ethan.